Hey friends, welcome to another total body workout. Let's get started with our warm up, marching in place, hand to opposite leg. First set of moves, we have a round the world push, front raise pull in, side plank row to a leg lift and a dead bug. Second set of moves, we have a single arm sumo to press, single leg bridge march, side lying hip raise, and a pullover marching crunch. Let's see, around the world and the front raise pull in, I'm going to do 10s, and then side plank row and the dead bug, I'm going to do 15s, and then I'm going to use 25s for the second set of moves. Let's do arm circles forward. So you shouldn't need too many weights today. You can use whatever you have, whatever is challenging for you. Works for me. And let's go back. Guys, I'm so pumped. It's like not a bajillion degrees today, so open and close. Getting a nice little cool down. 2, 1. Going to push those weights together. We're going to come all the way around our head. We're going to push out, come back in, and we're going to go the other direction. Do we want to take bets on how many times I hit the clip on the back of my head? So far we're at 2. I just never knew how much my hair was going to come into play with which moves I do, if I'm laying down on the ground, if I'm bringing the weights behind my head. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. We're going to go into a front raise pull in. So palms are going to be facing towards our legs. We're going to come up into a front raise. We're going to pull in. We're going to push back out and then resist on the way down. To roll that weight up and down. Once we are down, we are going to lift that leg up. Now, if you have a dumbbell with a flat side, you can just hold on to that dumbbell, put your weight on it, and lift that leg up. If yours are round, put your hand on the ground, then pick the dumbbell back up. Two, 1, other side. So you're going to need a weight for each hand. Arms up, legs up, and you're going to lower one arm in the opposite leg. Pull back up to the starting position, and then the other side. Push that lower back down into the ground. This is gonna be total body. And I know that's the name of the workout, but sometimes it just hits a little bit more total body than other times. And this is one of those times we're hitting everything. Around the world push, friends. All the way around your head. Push out and in, other direction. Make sure you're breathing. 3, 2, 1. All right, palms facing back towards your legs. We're gonna do a front raise up, in, out, and down. Make sure that core is engaged. You have a slight bend in your knees. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Row to leg lift. Two, one, other side. Two, one, nice job. Stack those legs and arms, lower one arm and the opposite leg. Whoops, I can move down a little bit. Here we go. Okay. And then the other arm and the opposite leg. Push that lower back down. feels a little weird, but I think we're right on the cusp of being completely healed. Round the world push. Two, one, front raise pull in. Almost done with these. Two, one, done with those. Side plank row to leg lift. Set of moves, friends. Two, one. All right. We're gonna move on. We have a single arm sumo depress, single leg bridge march, side lying hip raise, and a pull over marching crunch. So I'm gonna use 25s, 125 for the first and the fourth move, and then the two middle moves don't need anything. Whew, okay. Okay, friends, we're gonna go into a sumo depress, so feet wide, toes pointed to the corners of the room. We're gonna lower that weight down. We're gonna curl up 2, 1, other side. Just a quick reminder, friends, that if it feels like your health and fitness journey is taking a long time and you've been thinking about quitting, 2, 1. Just a quick reminder that the time's gonna pass anyway, right? I will often single leg bridge march, so one leg up in the air, we're gonna push up through that foot that's on the ground and lower down. I'll sometimes have people tell me, like, oh, it's just, I quit because it was taking too long. And my response is always, too long for what? Right? The time is going to pass anyway. Life is going to move on. 3, 2, 1, other side, regardless of if you are taking care of yourself or not. So why not just buckle in and push yourself to keep showing up? Because if it's taking too long and you decide you're going to take time off, you take off a year, you can either 3, 2, 1, side lying hip raise. So we're going to come onto our elbow and stack our legs. We're going to come up and lower down. You can either have a year of progress and experience, even if it's slow, or you can have another year of setbacks. You can have another year that passes by. 3, 2, 1, swing those legs around or roll over, whatever works best for you. Forgot what I was saying. Anyway, time's gonna pass anyway, right? So don't get caught up in that mind game where your brain tries to trick you into thinking 3, 2, 1, nice job. I'm gonna pick up this 25 and we're gonna go into pullover marching crunches. Arms up and one leg up. We're gonna lower that dumbbell behind us, come up, and then come up into a crunch. Other side. Also, a quick reminder that the process will not go any faster later. That's another thing that I don't quite understand, is the idea that it's going too slow, so you're going to take time off. When you start again, process is the same. So let's lock in. 2, 1, nice job. And let's do it different, right? Let's not do this thing where we get to the fall and we say screw it until January because of the holidays and it's cold and I don't want to. Instead, let's just do it, right? Make this the year that you're actually going to do it differently. I know every year, for a lot of people, this time comes around and we throw in the towel, even though we said this was going to be the year we do it differently, and then we don't do it differently. So let's do it now, okay? All right, sumo to press, friends. We're getting close to being done with this total body. leg up, push up, through that foot that's on the floor, then lower down. Keep breathing, friends. Three, two, one. Come onto your side. Stack those legs up. Push up and lower down. Two, one, other side. Two, one. Pull over marching crunch. Woo. One leg up, arms up. Pull up and go into that crunch. Three, two, one. Switch sides. Two, one. Oh man. All right. We're gonna have that one more time, then we will be done with the resistance portion of this workout. All right. Deep breaths. Drink some water. To grab our weight. We're gonna do this one more time. Feet wide, toes pointed to the corners of the room. Lower those glutes down. Curl and press. Three, two, one, other side. Almost there. Oh, come on, shoulder. Three, two, one. Single leg bridge mark. One leg up. Push up through that foot on the ground. knee and through our elbow. 3, 2, 1, other side. Of the workout. All right. Two, one, other side. Three, two, one. Awesome work, friends. Let's stretch it out, cool it down. So we're gonna cross one leg over top of the other, pull back gently towards ourselves. Woo. Other side. Nice job. We're gonna roll over to our front. We're gonna push up into a cobra. Really stretch that core out. And we're gonna sit back in that child's pose, all the way back on our feet. And let's come up to standing. We're gonna open that chest up, hook those hands behind your back, pull those shoulders back. Pull an arm across and press down gently. Other side. And real quick, we're gonna do our triceps. So we're gonna hold one arm. Other side. And we're gonna hold that for 3, 2, 1. Awesome work today, friends. If you were done for the day, take your picture, check in the community, and I will see you all tomorrow for some cardio and some active recovery. I will see you all then. And if you're gonna stick around for some cardio, let's go over the moves real quick. We're gonna start with some switch pull downs. So we're gonna have our arms up in the air. We're gonna bring a knee up and then the other. Up, other. So it's almost like a skipping movement as we pull down. If you cannot skip, you're just going to pull that knee up. As you pull those arms down, taking out the skip. Then we're going to do a side to side run. So we're just going to run and move back and forth from side to side. Modification. If you cannot run, you're going to march. I still want you to try to move from side to side, okay? And then we're gonna do a heel in jump rope. So we are going to make the jump rope movement as we bring those heels up and in. Modification, you can take out the jump and just tap. And then last but not least, we have a sit up and twist. So we're gonna sit all the way up and then we're gonna twist one elbow to knee, down, and then the other side, twisting back and forth. If you are unable to do a sit up, you're gonna stay down here and do a crunch. All right. Switch pull downs, friends. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Deep breath in, out, and we're going to run from side to side. You can go at whatever speed makes sense for you. Over halfway done. Jump rope movement with our hands. Tap that foot in. If you're somebody who doesn't like jacks, this is the cardio for you. I typically have some type of jack in my cardio, but not today. If you like jacks, don't worry, they'll be back. They always come back. And that's not because I like them. I do not like them. They're just a good move. Three, 2, 1. Nice job. Woo! Sit up and twist. Nice job. Okay. All right. 2 more times. 2 more times. Heart rate is up there. Oh yeah, my watch likes this one. Switch pull downs. Sometimes I'll get almost all the way through a cardio before my watch will kick on and be like, "Are you working out?" I'm like, "Sure am." This is not one of those days though. Kicked on pretty quickly. Over halfway done. Deep breaths in the nose. forth. Just don't stop. Three, two, one. Okay. Heel and jump rope. More seconds. Three, two, one. Nice job. Sit up and twist. Two, one. Oh shit, okay. One more time, friends. We are almost there. Almost done for the day. Unless you started with cardio, and if that's the case, then you're almost done with cardio. Yeah? Hey, checking anything off the list is always a good feeling. Deep breath here. Switch pull downs. Put those hands above our head. We're gonna take some deep breaths. So deep breath all the way in and out. Another deep breath all the way in and out. And one more time, deep breath in and out. Awesome work today, friends. If you were